Hello everyone, and welcome back in to North 7 Cards. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, North 7 Cards, and on eBay, North-of-the number 7. Today we got for you the 2024 Topps Signature Class of Football Mega. Case break number 2 here on June the 6th. Let us know in the chat who are we looking for today. Boxes out here. Up 5 boxes at a time. Gonna need total cards per box. Bart needs some Sandstrom, Roman Wilson. Let's see that there. MG look for Troy Franklin. Appreciate that, Royal. How are we doing on this Friday? There we are. Pretty unsurprising to see Aaron Rodgers news, him going to the Steelers. You know, the Steelers hadn't made a move at any point for quarterback, and they decided Rodgers is their guy to try to salvage Mike Tomlin being over 500 or whatever the record was. I just think it's a bizarre panic move, kind of both ways. There we go. First 5 boxes. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. Reed, Stover, Brooks, Worthy, Kelsey, Bettis, Taylor, Joe Green, Stroud, Jalen Simpson. Bettis, Wiley, Stroud, Eichenberg, Falk and the Preeminent Ink, Devondre Sweat. Sweat on the Preeminent Ink. Williams. Josh Johnson. Murphy. Great Iron. Ambassadors. Marvin Harrison Jr. 49 of 150. Ambassadors MHJ. All in Shipley. Vic Cardi, Hill Rakestraw Jr., Owens McMahon, Shipley Barner, Richardson, Bradley, Kelly Gold, Love Stover, Daniels, Pearsall, DJ James, Ford Harrison, 155 of 175. It is CJ Stroud. Numbered Stroud. Pretty Eminent Ink. Leonard Taylor III. Ellis Means. Well, Rodgers news, we're kind of in the post-draft, post-free agency kind of malaise of OTAs. So that'll reignite the conversation. Not that I think anyone's making Super Bowl picks based on that signing, but still at least a newsworthy one and makes a lot of sense of how they did it. Bradshaw, Lloyd, I don't know if the execution I think is going to be the best. Dorsett, George Jordan, Starcast, Eli, Vic. 147 of 250. Xavier Legette. Numbered Chrome Legette. You bid on players that you want before the break happens, and based on the players you get, you would get those corresponding cards. Tyrese Knight. You check out our eBay store. Green, Suataya, Paramount Pairings, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs. There's one of this break. Alt, Sanders, Pratt, Worthy, Corley, Isaac Richardson, Aiden Hicks, along with Corbin Kinchins. 7 of 100. Jaden Hicks. Paramount pairings: Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey Benson. Taylor Simpson. Starcast Peterson, Harrison Jr. Sean Edwards, 88 of 100. Rice, Bruce Love, Rice, Trice, Marino, Greasy in the Paramount pairings. Wiley, Coleman, Davis, Kinchins, Gray, 100 of 175. Wrist Liufau, Turner, and Bullock. That's true. Wrong Steeler offensive player. Set Stroud. Got the Pandora. Javon Solomon. Newton. Rice Arnold. And we got the rookie auto. It is Grayson Murphy. Rookie auto Murphy. Is the number Jaden Daniels, 142 of 175. Jaden Daniels. Kozar. Montana Rice, Paramount pairings. Davis. Alexander, Kalen King. Harrison Jr., BB, Validity Nix, Quinion Mitchell, Braswell, 18 of 50. It is Muhammad Kamara with Mason Smith and Newton. Steeler, wrong Commander. Just lumen all around. Second 5, bring us to halfway mark of the break. Well, Ben, you'd have to check out our store and bid on. We sell it by the player, for the most part. You would have to check out the breaks on our eBay store before they happen. So this break would have the auctions. There's auctions for each player spot. You can bid on them, and if you end up winning that spot, then you get the corresponding cards. Yeah, you could purchase beforehand. Exactly right there. Next 5 boxes here. Daniels Afterimage, McNabb, James Bradley, Stroud, Jalen Harrell on the auto, 43 of 225. Jalen Harrell. Walker, Caffrey Moss, Richardson, Carter, Paramount Pairings of Breeze, Rattler, Johnson, Young after Image, Gold, Fluidity Benson, Harrell, May Irving. 2 of 100, Tim Brown with Fisk and Shipley. Numbered Tim Brown. Isn't it just that, MCP? We got the first one's going down in about 10 minutes. I know you didn't get Lockful in that, but still get your first chance, your first look. Carter, Harrison, Fouts, Kelly King, Dorsett, Fisk, Harrison, Stroud, Witten, Novacek, Paramount Pairings, Rice, Reed, Latham, Brooks, Mason Smith, Starcast Woodson, Bowers, Rice, Harrell, and is the numbered Paramount Pairings, Andre Reed and Keon Coleman, 148 of 225. Johnson, Harrell, Rice, Dickerson, Marino, Greasy, Paramount Pairings, Fisk, Darkhouse Love, May, J.J. Watt, 145 of 250. Now I can't see him, and he's going to be doing CBS games this year. I just can't think of the Super Bowl commercial where Shane Gillis is calling him J.J. Watt. Brady, Tim Brown, Murphy, and also says, like, you know, TJ was the man, but not JJ. Levis, Aikman, After Image Brooks, Bowers, Validity Bowers, Mims, Wiggins, Wait, Peyton Wilson, 160 of 175, Byron Murphy, Ray Lewis, Neighbors, I did indeed watch. I almost turned it off, which is terrible because it was a good game the whole time, but I don't know, in the fourth I just felt like OKC was going to pull away, and they very much did not. Dickerson, Levis, and we got the case hit, Jalen Wright, the Odyssey, Jalen Wright. Well, when you only got so many games left, you gotta watch it and appreciate it while you still have it. Rookie auto, Frank Gore Jr. Bauman, Levis, Sanders, James Riggins, Steve Young, Bo Jackson, Paramount pairings, Tom Brady, Drake May, Horo, after Evan Sherman, Wallace, God, redemption, and the Eric Dickerson is the preeminent ink auto for Edgerrin Cooper. Oh, Cooper in the purple parallel. Preeminent ink auto. Plumlee. Numbered there for James Williams. 47 of 100. Wilson. That's Rakestraw Jr. All neighbors. 16 of 250. Rakestraw Jr. Oh, that's a 180 twist from what, yesterday? Was that yesterday? You're asking me what it was like to cheer for a winning team? Wow. You get a top 100 prospect, and all of a sudden you're sweeping a weekend series? That was the past. 24 hours ago, things looked a lot different. I mean, I like seeing the confidence back. Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Paramount pairings. Malu, Woodson, Wigby, Starcast Young, Brevin Spann-Ford, Malu Warner, Sono Gronk, Lawrence Taylor, Benson, Hall Jr., Paramount pairings, Elway, Bo Nix, Clellan. Things were bleak. It was yesterday. Dorsett, Dylan Johnson. Is Dallas Turner. 61 of 225. Still no Roman. I guess then he's still the number one prospect. Manning, Josh Newton, along with a pair of Cedric Van Pran Rangers. 76 of 150, Josh Newton. What, Duran for DeVries 1-for-1? I don't think San Diego's giving up DeVries. Not even as interested as they've been in Duran. like that the confidence is also it's about 2027. It is a good lineup. I will not. Not trying to rain on parades. Well, I kind of am. And then what is so Devers is the David Ortiz. He's just DHing. Second, last 5 boxes. Is he not already? There are other better DHs. Well, there is my Dominican hero, Ben Rice, who's going to end up making Paul Goldschmidt switch positions, which is hilarious. Last 5, Love, Marino, Pandora, Jacob Cowing, Darius Robinson, Sarkis Watt, Leary, Thomas Aikman, Zono, T.O., Richardson, Bowers, McMillan, he's taking reps at second right now. Paramount pairings, Dante Hall, Xavier Worthy, McConkey, which is wild to me that Rice isn't going to learn to play second. Davis, Rattler, Michael Vick, 86 of 100. Chrome Vick. Now it's kind of a trickle-down effect of Stanton coming back. Lewis. Farr, Mitchell. Cooper Beebe, 128 of 150. Well, they know Jazz can play third. Goldie will play second. Rice will play first, and Stan will be back to DH. I guess it's just the trickle-down effect of it. So if A-Rod, you're talking about A-Rod, if he went to the Red Sox at that time, is Nomar playing third? Is Nomar playing second? Are they making Garciaparra move? If you say so. I don't know. I think it's also an easy, or it's you say easy. I think it's an ego thing too. I don't think Jeter would deny that. It was his team. It was his shortstop. Brown, Evan Smith, Levis, Vidal. Yeah, unlike Jeter. Kelsey, Solomon. It's not very family-friendly Friday. Witten, Chad Johnson. Brooks, Joe Green, Riggins, Fashanu, Aikman, Spanford, Edgerrin James, Trevin Wallace, Ringo, Sanders, someone out, Randy Moss, 19 of 25. Someone out, Randy. Rice and All Jr. How many in this break, Henry, or just how many in general? This break, it's been one numbered. I know that for sure. Mel Blunt, Rod Woodson, Davis. I'd say under double digits. Levis, Hall Jr., but we've seen him a few times. Watt, Chad Johnson, Taylor. There we go. Samerstill, Falk, Benson, Campbell, Jamar Jordan, Paramount Pairing, Strahan, Justin Tuck, Brand Ranger, Terrell Davis, Peyton Wilson, Preeminent Ink, Leonard Taylor III, 42 of 100. And it is Chris Jenkins, 2 of 175. McMahon, Cedric Gray with Pratt and Newton, 190 of 225. Cedric Gray. Some ink. Both of them? Andre Reed, Keon Coleman, Franklin, Pandora, Trevin Wallace, Jenkins, Rice, Watt, Tyke Smith, 12 of 175. Kelsey, Benson, Morgan, Peterson, Worthy, Dorsett, Dylan Johnson on the auto. 40 of 150. Dylan Johnson. Court Jr. Fluidity Nix. Irving. Reichard, Newton. 158 of 175. Barry Sanders. Neat Fluidity Barry. Eichenberg, Neighbors. I got my 3 boxes ready. German's Neighbors, Sanders, Gridiron Ambassadors, Daniels, Coleman, Owens, Reed, Braswell, Breeze, Kelly, Ricky Williams, Largent, Bishop, Archie Manning, Newman, Pearsall, Tyke Smith, Lassiter, Emmett, Thurman Thomas. That is a 9 of 10. There's Robinson, Anthony Gold. 9 of 10, Thurman Thomas. The final 5 boxes of our break. That is very nice of him. One of the best in the business. I'd argue the best. Herman. I don't even know what that is. Best chair in the business. I don't think I've ever looked at the brand of this chair. I'm pretty comfortable. I mean, good to know. Hines Ward, Jerome Bettis, Paramount Pairings, Terrell Davis, Fryer, Drake May, Starcast Steve Young, Dylan Lobb, Doug Williams, Annie House Smith, Jim Kelly, Bryce Young, After Rich Corum, Jabari Small, Gore, Carson, Daniels, Jackson, Jalen Wright, Tampa, Doug Williams, and the numbered Paramount Pairings, Michael Strahan and Justin Tuck, 106 of 225. Gannon, Means, Richardson, Brady, Breeze, Rattler, Lobb, Starcast Montana, Bullard, Anthony Gold, 1 at 19 of 225. Williams, After Bryce, Stroud, so not anymore. Cam Little, Bryce Young, Jalen Wright, Corum, Knight, Carter Owens, Byron Murphy, Hicks, and Quinton Mitchell, 135 of 250. Byron Murphy. And we got a second Odyssey. It is Blake Corum. Corum on the Odyssey. I probably will be. That's a good question. Maybe later on Sunday, probably. Mims. Starcast Love, Steve Young. Owens, Sean Alexander. Paramount Pairings, McMahon, Willie Galt. John Reese Plumley on the auto. Might try to, depending on what I'm doing, might try to get some reps in. Might get some reps in tonight. Carson. After image DeJean. Mims. Dickerson. Jonathan Brooks. Bowers. Roman Wilson. Oh, they hit Roman for you, Bart. It is Jaden Hicks. 140 of 250. Oh, that's true. I forgot about the Yankees, too. Playing against a somehow revitalized team. Bettis. Cam Little. 37 of 100. Jonathan Brooks and Kalen Bullock. Oh, yeah, that's who they're playing. I don't know. It was some... I just remember it being some team of... You know, Derek Jeter allegedly called a bad teammate. But, you know... It's like he's the only player in baseball that's never wanted to change positions. Yeah, a couple of them do. There's no one... I don't know, Bart. MCP, you don't know any Red Sox that like aren't willing to change positions, right? I didn't think there was. Thought that was just a Jeter thing. Do you call DH a position? He didn't want to change. He didn't want to change once, even to a superior third baseman. Sounds familiar. Marcus Allen, Chris Carter, Drake May, Joe Green. 75 of 150. Now, when I think of a position, I think you're on the field. Ford, Neighbors, Kinchins, McKinley, Jackson, 247 of 250. Don't throw Judge in there. Judge is an outfielder. It's Taylor. Edgar played third, I think. Leggett saved Jonathan Brooks. I actually don't remember that for sure. Falk. Bradshaw. Sweat. Now, when I think of a position, I think you're on the field. Dorsett. Kinchins. Levis. Kyle Wingo. Chop Robinson, J.C. Latham, Will Reichard, along with Marcus Allen and Josh Newton, 141 of 175. He did play first. That is true. Judge is an outfielder. Ohtani was an outfielder and a pitcher. These guys, they all had positions that they played. Yeah, and how many in center and right field? The other 90%. $184 is actually more than I expected. Steve Young, McNabb, Sinisterl, Tom Brady, Drake May, Paramount Pairings, Isaac, Daniels, Disa Isaac. 5 in left field, really? Hartman, Cowing, Sherman, Fouts. Left field is hard to play in Yankee Stadium. Nix, Dorless. After image, Harrison Jr., Dorless. Yeah, that feels about right. Starcast, Kurt Warner, Byron Murphy, Aga Palomalu. Here, Jalen Ford and Eric All Jr. That will conclude our break. Let's get into our recap. Starting off with the numbered hits: Will Reichard, McKinley Jackson, Joe Green, Cam Little, Jaden Hicks, Byron Murphy, Anthony Gold, the Paramount Pairing, Strahan and Tuck, Thurman Thomas, Barry Sanders, Tyke Smith, Cedric Gray, Chris Jenkins, Zone Out, Randy Moss at a 25, Cooper Beebe, Michael Vick, Josh Newton, Dallas Turner, Ennis Rakestraw Jr., James Williams, Byron Murphy, J.J. Watt, Andre Reed, Keon Coleman, Paramount Pairings, Tim Brown, Muhammad Kamara, at 175, Jaden Daniels, Ufau, Dejan Edwards, Jaden Hicks, Xavier Leggett, C.J. Stroud, and Marvin Harrison Jr., Gridiron Ambassadors. At 225 is more than I thought. Honorados, John Reese Plumley, 4150, Dylan Johnson, Preeminent Ink, Leonard Taylor III, 42 of 100. Preeminent Ink on the purple, Edrin Cooper, Frank Gore Jr., Jalen Harrell, 43 of 225. Grayson Murphy, Preeminent Ink, Leonard Taylor III, Preeminent Ink, Andre Sweat. On our back wall, we got a pair of Keys hits. It is the Odyssey for Jalen Wright and Blake Corum. That's Wright and Corum spots. And before we let you go, we'll randomize our Paramount Pairings. It is numbered there. Andre Reed, Kiana Coleman as our example. Go all left and right sides. There we go to random.org. Good luck to both sides. 5 rounds here. Final round here. This one is going 2, all left sides. Andre Reed, getting that example up there. If there are any even amounts, they will be split between the 2 spots. And with that, everyone, it will wrap us up here for the 2024 Top Signature Class Football Mega. So it was a case break number 2 here on June the 6th. Thank you everyone who joined it on this one. If you are going to check out our next break in here, it is going down at 1 o'clock Eastern. So you got just under an hour from now. 24-25 Bowman Best University Basketball case break number 5. Jason some more Cooper flags. Don't worry, MCP, before you know it, it'll be here. We got a Bowman Mega in between that as well. And then, yes, the cup at 3:15, break number 2. Is that like the longer break or the actual break of extended? That could go either way. So yeah, 24-25 Bowman Best University Hobby case break number 5 is coming up at 1 p.m. Eastern. All right, everyone. If you are going to join those later breaks, we will see you then. If not, take care, everyone, and enjoy your weekend.